We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Drew Waters is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. This is pulled into right. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. It is Curtis Granderson as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Granderson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sheffield. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out and a runner on third. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
David Ortiz.
Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball called strike. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2. And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in now, Aaron Judge. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Seaver steps into his windup. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll get there with a 2-out triple.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Bryce.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. The set and the 2-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So striding in, Trevor Story, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count to pitch. Ground ball left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Next for the Mets, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. In the dirt here. Throw to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Leading up for the Astros.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Seaver has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Olson becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Count now a ball and a strike. Seaver has the sign. 1-1 on its way. Fouled off. The pitch. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Next up from New York, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 home.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Drew Waters. Right to him. There's one. Relay to Olson, and they turn the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now back.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And Granderson runs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Nope. 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Juan Soto to the plate now.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez finishes it off with the tag. Now in the box, David Ortiz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. To second for 1, on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here now the 2-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Up there.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Again, a 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Story at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The set and the 1-2. And he's got himself another one. Digging in, Juan Soto. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit. Soto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Throw won't get him. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate. At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Fouled off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when in 88.
And we'll have to leave it there. Striding in for Houston, Estevan Florio, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes. Strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team does.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. See you later. At the plate now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge.
The designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Bryce Harper now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Top half of the sixth about to get started. So digging in now, Chris Granderson is playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gary Sheffield is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-1 the count. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready now, David Ortiz. Last time through was a base hit. Amir Garrett, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 50. Amir Garrett.
Here's the pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Ready once again, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The third baseman, number 24.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Estevan Florial. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with one away. In now, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A pause and the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and set to go the slugging shortstop Manny Machado. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw. Hey now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning third.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. And now pitch on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And no, the catch is made out there. Oh, he closed quickly on that ball, and he takes away extra bases. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit to third. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the... Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Paul Goldschmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Drew Waters. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Osuna, a 25-year-old, he throws a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and a cutter. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. First offering on its way. Curtis Granderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Standing in, Gary Sheffield. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This hasn't been the most impressive at bat for him so far. That last swing wasn't exactly textbook. We'll see if he can battle now and turn it around.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, David Ortiz in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Florial on the run, still ranging back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
3 runs already home here. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cap.
And we'll have to leave it there. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trevor Story stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Canely, originally from New York State, he's got a changeup, a four-seam fastball, and a slider. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Now the pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Up top, it's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Josh Donaldson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The third baseman.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Estevan Florio is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Smith, 30 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. Fastball well outside.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, Buster Posey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, that's it.
Popped him up. Sheffield over to his right. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's 1 away now. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Scooped up onto first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Astros are down to their final out now, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Manny Machado will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
David Ortiz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Fouled away. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Last strike now for Houston. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Next up for the Stros, Aaron Judge. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Granderson is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brad Hand pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Stepping in, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And it's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Ground ball right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Florial has it, and there is one away. Striding into the box, Pete Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, and he is in there.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Reggie.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Jackson is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. And this one gets away. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jackson is retired, 2 down now. And he'll try to get back now. Trevor Story steps in now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped up. Altuve is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. In now for the Reds, Juan Soto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Too high. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Javier Baez.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Standing in now, David Ortiz. Fouled off. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So up steps Joey Bart now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Next to Cincinnati.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Estevan Florial, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 out now in the Houston 3rd, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. No balls and 1 strike. 0-2 the count to Posey.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that misses for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit at 3rd. Donaldson's there, and that's out number 1. Ready now for Cincinnati. Pete Alonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball. Juan Soto to the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 22.
Liner toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
From the stretch.
Right. Harper.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Soto, base runner at first with one out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting. Shortstop.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Juan Soto.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The center fielder.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Now the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down, and that will end. Leading off the inning, Matt Olson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. 4-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. And he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Olson goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Circle change, too low, ball 1. On the ground to third. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. Into the box, Joey Bart. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Short, hit hard. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And no swing apparently, ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Florial is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Gossage is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Buster Posey goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here now is Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Keith.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Over to Albies. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And that brings up Javi Baez. That's popped up now towards short right field. Albies calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Vino is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 0, Adam.
Ready for another shot now. David Ortiz, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The designated hitter, number 74, David Ortiz.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First delivery to him on the way. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He grounds it sharply to third. Go on to Olsen will take care of him at first. And now the Astros designated hitter, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side. And
Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here. Into the box now, Joey Bart.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bart.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Not shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now batting, Jose Altuve. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Florio will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in, Estevan Florio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First offering on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is outnumbered. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Leading up for the Reds, the first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The right fielder, number 24.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One and one. One out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
2-2 count. Here it comes. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3. There's ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Soto. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Charlie Morton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Left fielder looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. At the plate now, Javier Baez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, David Ortiz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
This is skied into short left center. Story has got it, and the side is retired. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Juan Soto. And they'll need him to get something going here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Out in front of it, strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sixto Sanchez earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching